Surprise, what's old is new. You've likely heard about the resurgence of vinyl, but it's not just about dusting off your favorite old records. Oh no, many of the biggest artists are now cashing in big on this classic way to enjoy your favorite songs. As THV 11's Ian Russell shows us, the tables are being turned on the music world with turntables.
It's quiet in downtown Benton until you get to Retro Rose.
3, 2, 1.
Fans of Taylor Swift came together to listen to her newest album, not by streaming it, but on one of these. A vinyl record, something that's older than many of these fans.
We have a big, young teenage range.
Audra McAnally Parsons is the owner of Retro Rose. They opened 3 years ago trying to cater to all music tastes. She says they've got customers listening to what you may expect, older rock and rap. Then there's the younger fans, like the ones here for Taylor Swift's album. It's an interesting trend for her to see. Younger generations are getting interested in and collecting their own records.
I've got 6-year-olds that come in here and their parents let them pick out albums. And they're not just picking out kids' albums. They're picking out rock and AC/DC. I mean, they're picking all of it out.
That interest has record sales climbing. Data from the Recording Industry Association of America shows that physical sales of vinyl records have climbed over the past 3 years. And a year-end report from Luminate, which focuses on music and entertainment data, has vinyl as the highest-selling form of physical copies of albums. The biggest artists, of course, Taylor Swift, with nearly 1 million records sold of her album Midnights. But classic albums are just as high. Fleetwood Mac, Michael Jackson, and the Beatles round out the top 10.
I do think the statistics are crazy of how much it does continue to grow.
Well, thanks, Taylor Swift. Taylor and Adele and other people like that really embracing the idea and pushing to have a lot of their records pressed.
Of course, it isn't just Retro Rose that's seeing the benefits of this spike. So is Wes Howerton. He moved back to Arkansas from Seattle to start Control Records 4 years ago. He's seen that rise, that comeback of vinyl himself. And who's driving it?
When I first moved to Seattle, most Seattle record stores were still like 2/3 CDs, one-third vinyl. And everyone is moving over. I don't even sell CDs.
This resurgence isn't one that surprises him, though. He says it's about more than just music.
And two, just come in here and connect to something. And whether they're connecting to Queen or they're connecting to SZA or Tyler, the Creator, I think this is a thing that people get the chance to connect to, and this is a way to do it.
Connecting and collecting are really two sides of the same record. Some of the most popular albums can hold their worth for decades, getting more valuable every day. For example, this Joy Division album on Discogs, a website that tracks record prices, is still hovering around $30 or more, but it was released all the way back in the 70s. And newer albums can also see high prices, really just depending on how rare they are. For example, this one still sells for about $200 just because of how few copies there are. And you may want to rush out and build up your own collection, but Howerton will tell you don't do that. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
This is a chance for them to slow down and engage with something. And I think that we as human beings, that's what we want out of life, is to engage with something. And records are a way to engage with art and with music.
So whether you're a fan of the classics or just starting out, this rise is something both shops want to see keep charting up.
And every year, it's better and better. So hopefully it stays on the uprise.
In Benton, Ian Russell, THV 11 News.